Hi then, and welcome to another edition Barnsley Biker Video Diaries. Today we're in Leeds for Worship Moto Show. Basically performance custom motorcycles. So as is always the format with these events, I'm going to take you for a walk round. See that's interesting, we're going to have a look at and spend a bit more time, and probably going to take a few photos as well. So before we go inside, as we came in, this caught my eye. Classic Alice Magnum with Suzuki GSX motor in it. A blast from the past, but that's a proper old traditional, as of the day, Street Fighter. Yeah, quite a lot of bikes here, a lot of folk turned up on the bikes. I'm supposing the weather's encouraged that. We've just had lunch, and I have to say that it's probably one of the nicest hot dogs I've had for a while. And apparently the burger was just as good. Right, we're going to go inside, have a look round. CF Moto. Just before we go in, a lot of bike for not a lot of money these days. Original Fireblade. Can't go in without having a look at this scrambler, can we? It's a 1200, so, but yeah, we're all going to be famous, so smile. He's got the tickets. Okay. What name is it? Turbocharged Nutter Bastard GSX Slabby. Neat, well done that.
But it didn't matter. Yeah, halfway around the corner, hit something. Yeah, and it started really violent, and he just carried on.
And at first glance, just looks like standard bike. A cracker. Another one we saw down at the bike shed. I think I've seen this Ducati before as well. Just said a quick hello to Guy Martin there, who's admiring that Gixxer that we're just looking at. So cool. Old school Z1000. With upside downers. That is neat. Single-sided swinging arm as well. Gixxer still is the bike to go to for building specials. That's a nice one.
Okay.
Obviously heavily modified. One-off frame. But wow. Looking at that, you can definitely agree with the phrase, speed is expensive. That looks very expensive. Not all Suzuki's, nice quacker. CBX Special, still a lot of engine that. There's a lot of work there. Upside down is. Back end. Yeah. Yes, we've just been, the guy that designed and built it has just been reunited with it, and he's speaking to the guy that owns it now. Yes. Stunning. Okay, next up, another Gixxer. There you go. As featured in Street Fighters way back in the day. Gone but not forgotten. I've seen a lot of cracking paint jobs recently, but that with the nose art, yeah,
and also, we work on a financial
in the style of the World War II fighters.
people and we're like, right, do you want to make money on this?
And again, another classic of the genre, Moto Martin, but understated, simple. Again, the ZRX Kawasaki seems to be a bike of choice for modification. And we've got Yamaha. A lot of work gone into that one. Another Jigsaw Lump special. Martec this time. Single-sided swing arm on it. Again, turboed. Yeah. Guy Martin's Pikes Peak record attempt bike. Don't know if any of you saw it on his TV show, but literally raced this up the famous Pikes Peak in America. Again, Jigsaw based. But a lot of work gone into that. A lot of work. That swinging arm, a complete work of art. Looks like that tyre's had some serious action as well. And then you walk up, you think, oh, it's a Katana. Then you start looking and it's not. Royal Enfield. Heavily modified Royal Enfield. But a stunner. Beautifully painted. The icon. I've seen this, the Dulu one, I think they call it, this one, the white one there. Yeah. Another Yamaha, this time a more modern one, MT10 based special. But yeah, looking good. Next to another slabby. Nice to see a Suzuki GS 1000 special. That still in the original colour scheme, but far from standard. That swinging arm, you're not going to twist that, are you? Now this said 1000 special, obviously turbocharged, extended back end for drag racing, is getting a lot of votes at the moment, and mainly because you don't see many of these modified these days, I'm guessing. But that is very tidy, very clean. A CB 750, but that's far from standard as well. So again, but retaining the original Honda colour scheme.
It's like coffee.
It's got the Jigsaw motor in it. And the Spondon getting a lot of attention. Far from standard motor there, but based on the old GSX engine, which I think I've said in a recent video, infinitely tunable, very robust motor that, used in a lot of drag bikes in its day. Another one that we've seen, I think that was at Bike Shed. But, something a bit different. Right. Next to yet another slabby. A bit common. And at initial glance it looks fairly standard. Flatties on it, flat slides, Yoshimura. One of the new Norton V4s, that one's by Crazy Horse. Next to endurance race style on the CB900. That is very trick. A lot of bits on that. Turbo, nitrous, everything on this. That will be one hell of an animal, that. Obviously, really just set up for drag racing, but has a reg number on the back of sorts. This different take on the paintwork. Yeah, very different. Next up, this men only replica, if you want, is actually bandit based, but not quite a standard bandit. Again, one of those bikes that gets tuned and used for everything. But yeah, that is tidy. It's got the name West Cooley on the side, again a legend from the past as well. Although I associate him more with the Sit-Up and Beg superbikes, big wide bars. But like that, that's tidy. Good take on a bandit. Just been talking to the owners of this one. Cracking bike. Okay, off the shelf horsepower, but that one looks like it's received quite a bit of breeding on as well. Kawasaki H2. Kawasaki Z 1100. Obviously far from standard. Bonding frame. But looking very trick, looking proper. This is a very trick Royal Enfield build. I've had to have a close look to work out exactly what it is, but that is, yes, what a work, very neat.
What I might do with mine, if I can get enough, you know, on my TRX, it's got that and then it's there, it's got them in set, but if I cut that off, I'm going to make a CNC bit to fix it.
Kawasaki ZRX special. Now this is very well done. think the chaps were saying that they're going to try and sell this as a kit, but basically it's all built around the later Gixxer engines. So GSX R1000 motor, and one-off frame. That is, yeah. This one caught my eye. At first you walk past it not realising it's a Gixxer, a slabby Gixxer. But the business side of the bike. Again, that is going to be frighteningly quick. With a tribute to Pops Yoshimura on the front, is it? It's Kawasaki. Proper old school Z9 motor. But a lot of work, a lot of cleaning, a lot of polishing. And again, with turbo on it as well. And then the NSR 500. Ready Spencer. Another turbocharged Gixxer. Next to a proper old school GS. Obviously getting a lot of interest. Still the GS motor in it. Satin paint. Yeah. That could be one of my favourites. I think we're going to need a lot of autosol if you're going to run this one. Another Gixxer based drag bike. But I think that's seen more of the polishing cloth than it has the drag strip. It's a base one. Yeah, all the Gixxers that we sold, they didn't roll away and die. They all ended up being turned into turbo, nutter, bar steward, Street Fighter drag races. This one's different to most of what we've seen. Nice paint, nice seat. And just to prove there's still life in the old Bandits, another Bandit based one.